Christmas is almost here, and today I'm going to recommend 11 drinks that you should try at your next Weihnachtsmarkt or Christmas market. Now, when you order a drink at the Christmas market, they usually come, or many of the drinks come in these special cups that they call them, well, I call them Glühwein cups. Um, they will usually have the name of the town and the year that you attended the Christmas market. So this says Bayreuth on it. I got this in Bayreuth. They don't have the year on theirs, but I suspect since it's a small town, maybe they're trying to save some money with that, just reuse the cups year after year. But this one is from the Christkindlesmarkt in Germany. Yeah, in Germany, in Nuremberg, from 2012. So they had a cute little boot that year. And what happens when you order a drink is you pay Pfand for these cups. And Pfand is maybe like €1 or €2. And then if you give the cup back, you get your €1 or €2 back. And that is the entire concept of Pfand. So if you want to keep the cup, you can keep it, but you just lose out on whatever your Pfand was. Okay, so I'm going to give you my recommendations, but if you've already tried a drink you really liked at the Christmas market, or if one of your favorite drinks is not on my list, put it in the comments below and let's have a conversation. And let me know what you're looking forward to trying. And it'll be really fun for me to see if there's anything else I should be trying at the Weihnachtsmarkt. But stay tuned until the end because my friend Ellie the Alien will be ordering a drink in German at the end, just to show you kind of the phrasing and how it goes. So stay tuned for that. Drink number one is what I consider to be the basis for everything else at the Weihnachtsmarkt, and that would be Glühwein, the German classic Glühwein. So that is made out of red wine, sugar, citrusy flavoring like orange flavor, cinnamon, star anise, and cloves all mixed together. So you've got the holiday seasonings in there with the wine, and it's all warmed up. So it's a nice, warm, cozy drink. So that's what I basically get every time at the Christmas market. It's a classic. You've got to try it at least once. Now, the second one is a variation of this, and this is Weißer Glühwein. And it's the same as Glühwein, but instead of the red wine, you replace white wine. And so it's a bit lighter than the original, maybe a little bit sweeter. That's Weißer Glühwein for you. So next up on my list is Eierpunsch, which is basically eggnog. Now the base for that is a white wine and maybe some rum as well, and then you add in egg yolks, milk, sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So you've got this nice kind of holiday spice vibe with creaminess. Then we have what I think is one of the most exciting drinks at the Christmas market, and you'll see why. That is the Feuerzangenbowle. The base is like a Glühwein, but the red wine that is used is kind of drier, and that's because you have this wine now. It's heated up. All of these drinks are heated up, and they're warm or hot. So you have it in this container, and then you put tongs or a metal grate over top. And then you get a big cone of sugar, which is called the Zuckerhut, which, I mean, sounds kind of like a sugar hat. And it looks kind of like a hat. So you put it on top, and then you pour rum over the sugar, just a little bit to get it wet. And then you light it on fire. Pyrotechnics are the best, right? You light it on fire, and it melts, it caramelizes and kind of drips down into the drink. And that's why you want a drier alcohol for that one, because it's going to be sweetened anyways. So that's exciting. I've never gotten it. It's on my list. for sure. Next, we have an Austrian invention, which is Yagerte. And that is a mixture of black tea and local Austrian rum. And they are so proud of this drink that they actually kind of registered this name, Yagerte, so that it can only be used for drinks originating from Austria. So, people in Germany like to drink it. People in other places like to drink it, and sometimes they do get it from Austria, and then it is a Yagerte. But when they can't, and when they make their own, they call it a Hüttentee. So, if you see either one of those, that's going to be the black tea with the rum. And quite honestly, it sounds really, really bitter. But people say it's good, so give it a try. Try something new. Next up we have Glück, which is a Nordic drink, and it's kind of similar to Glühwein, but you have a few different spices. You have ginger, you have cardamom, you're kind of steeping it with raisins and almonds. Um, so yeah, I guess you could almost say it's like a Nordic Glühwein. And then sometimes you'll take out the almonds and the raisins. Sometimes you leave the raisins in if you want a little extra pizzazz, I guess. And that's Gluck for you. Yeah, it's also warm, just like all the other ones. I mean, who wants to go to a Christmas market where it's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 0 degrees Celsius outside and get an iced drink? I don't know anyone who wants to do that. And next we have the Lumumba, which is hot chocolate, milk, and rum. And this is an interesting drink because, from what I was reading, it's pretty popular at the German Christmas markets, but then it's also really popular in the Congo. And to be honest, this the name sounds a lot like it's from the Congo. Is it the Congo or Congo? Sounds a lot like it's from Congo. Um, but then I read that maybe it's from Belgium. So the jury's out on where that drink is from, but apparently it's good and people enjoy it at the Christmas market. So that could be you. So those were all alcoholic drinks. And now we're going to move on to the non alcoholic drinks. And the first one I want to mention is Kinderpunsch, which is basically the non alcoholic version of Glühwein. So you might take the same flavorings as Glühwein, but you would do grape juice instead of wine. And so I think it was originally so the kids could have the experience of having the Glühwein without the alcohol. But, you know, everyone likes it. It's a good drink. This next one is part of the trend sweeping the world of these Dubai chocolate bars, which I'm pretty sure existed before, but now people are discovering them and they're being exported from Dubai. And I've seen so many $20 Dubai chocolate bars popping up in the United States. I'm sure they're taking Germany by storm as well. So, from what I can tell, Dubai hot chocolate is now a thing at German Christmas markets. And what it is it's hot chocolate with a pistachio cream and then like crunchy angel hair crunchies on top, which it totally makes sense. Pistachio is such a popular flavor in Germany. I could see people going wild for this drink. And if I saw it, I would order one for sure. So the next two are an example of something that happens a lot at the Weihnachtsmarkt in Germany, and that is that they like to make hot drinks out of the local fruit. Um, so my first example of that is the Heiser Hollander, which is elderberry with either apple juice or orange juice, and then you've got cloves, you've got lemon, you've got honey, even a little bit of cinnamon. So it's this fun, spicy, hot juice drink. And another one would be Apfelpunsch. And that one is just like apple pie in a drink. You've got apple juice, you've got cinnamon, brown sugar, mix maybe some cloves. So that's a good one. But whatever the local fruit is at the Christmas market you're at, there could be any manner of fruit drinks, and I would recommend trying that out. Okay, so that's it for all of my drink recommendations. Let's watch Lily order some drinks.
Ich freue mich jedes Jahr auf den Weihnachtsmarkt. Ist dir nicht kalt?
Nein, auf Rennland ist es sogar kälter. Hast du Lust auf ein Getränk?
Ja, könntest du mir eine Tasse Glühwein bestellen?
Ja, gerne.
Danke.
Hallo.
Hallo, was darf es sein?
Ja, ich hätte gern eine Tasse Glühwein und einmal die Feuerzangenbowle.
Okay, gerne. Einen Moment bitte.
Dankeschön.
Das macht 3 Euro bitte.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Dankeschön.
Feuer. Okay, danke.
I hope that gives you an idea of how to order drinks at the Christmas market and which one you should order. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to be drinking at the Weihnachtsmarkt, and I'll see you in the next video. Tschüss!